game tomorrow.
También.
Both me and the players that I've got, we're just thinking about the game tomorrow and nothing else. We're ready. We want to play a good game. We want to compete. And that's what we're interested in. I've got the best players. I've got no doubt about that. I've always said that. I'm always going to defend this. This is what I believe, and what I'm worried about is what we're going to do tomorrow.
Quería preguntarle por James, si le ve en forma y si está contento.
Question about James Rodriguez. Is he in form?
Las dos cosas. Está en forma y
yes, he's in form, he's fit, and we're happy to have him in the squad. As I said the other day, I'm going to repeat it again. We are a big squad. I'm going to use all of them, and they're all happy to be here.
Hola, mister. Miguel Ángel Díaz de la cadena COPE. Hoy sí le vemos sonreír, quizás otros días le hemos visto un poco más serio.
We've seen you
por su estado de ánimo.
Smiling. We've seen you be a little bit more serious as well during the pre-season. How do you feel at this moment? And did you think you would have the squad that you've got at this moment at the beginning of the summer? Yes, I'm happy with what I've got. We've all sat down and spoke about this. And this is what we have, the players that we have. And I'm interested and ready to work with these players. We can't talk about other things that we can't affect. You can talk about that, you can talk about other players if you want, but we're happy with what we've got. We're going to start tomorrow.
Yo soy lo que soy, ¿sabes? De vez en cuando
I am what I am. Sometimes we all have changes of moods when things don't go right or when things go wrong, but I'm not going to waste time about this. I'm smiling, I'm happy. Because we all play football, players all know this as well. We love it, and we're very lucky to do this.
Hay gente que viven las cosas peor en la vida, entonces
people who are doing things in a lot more difficult way than we are, so we have to enjoy what we're doing, and I enjoy what I'm doing with Real Madrid.
Yo quería saber qué le preocupa más a Zinedine Zidane, ganar y jugar como sea o jugar bien y que el resultado
What is it that most worries you, playing well or getting results?
Jugar bien y ganar, hombre.
Well, I want to play well and get results. That's what I'm most worried about.
No es el ganar. Ganar es la consecuencia.
The most important thing for me is what we do on the pitch. If we do that well, we're going to win. So we try and do things well as a team together. And if we do that, we're going to win. We're going to win as a team. So, yeah, for me, I prefer it if we are playing well, because it's very important here at Real Madrid to do that.
Javier Vázquez para realmadrid.com. El Celta es un equipo que se ha reforzado bien este año. ¿Qué tiene que hacer el equipo para ganarle al Celta mañana?
How do you see them?
Bueno, ganar. Lo primero es
well, what we have to do is go out and compete so that we can win.
Sabemos el equipo que tenemos.
We know what team we have. We know what we can create. So we have to be ready. From the starting whistle, they've got a good team. This is the best league in the world, and they're a good team. Within this league, there's a lot of competition in the league, so we have to be ready. We have to be ready to play a very good game.
Hola, mister. Buenos días. Miguel Ángel Ahora de Marca. Le quería preguntar qué piensa del pesimismo que rodea al equipo después de la pretemporada, si lo comparte, qué razones y qué mensaje.
People who are pessimistic about what's happened in pre-season. Well, for me, there will always be pessimists. Real Madrid will always have these kind of things. Whether there's good results or not, people are always going to argue about things. This has just begun. We need our fans to be with us. They always are. And we're going to try and make things exciting for the fans. We're going to go out and play good football. That's all. That's all we can do. I wanted to say something else, but, well, we'll leave it at that.
Ignacio G. Onda Cero. ¿A usted le gusta Neymar?
Question about Neymar.
Entonces, siguiente, que Neymar no es un jugador del Real Madrid.
Neymar is not a Real Madrid player, and I've just said that the important thing is the players that are here.
Entendiendo que la idea de juego y los jugadores excepto Hazard son los mismos, ¿qué es lo que no te convencía del 4-3-3 para cambiar al 3-5-2?
Question about tactics, 4-3-3.
La única cosa es que yo soy un entrenador y quiero.
The only thing I can say is I'm the coach, and I can look at other ways of playing, other tactics as well, other setups for the team. We've looked at things. I've got players coming in, and I have to look at what the best way to set up the team is according to each rival.
Soy Aguirre del Chiringuito. Ayer estuvo en el programa del Chiringuito Matías Pogba, el hermano de Paul Pogba, y dijo que el único jugador que le faltaba a Zinedine Zidane era su hermano Paul Pogba. ¿Qué le parece?
Otra vez.
Again,
Paul es del Manchester.
Paul is a player who plays for Manchester, so you have to respect that. We're here talking about the game tomorrow.
Soy Seco de Hochi. Quiero saber el futuro de Cubo.
Question about the future of Cuba.
Como ahora entrenando con usted, jugar Castilla o otra cosa.
Do you think he'll play in Castilla or will he play in the first team?
Cubo es un jugador de aquí, del Real Madrid.
Kubo is a Real Madrid player. He's got a big future.
Sabemos que puede pasar de todo.
We know that anything can happen. Players can come in, go out. But I hope that there's space here for Kubo here, that he's training and progressing with us and playing. At the beginning, I think that's going to be with Castilla, but it's important for him because he is the future of this club.
Hola, buenos días. Por aquí Lara Gandarillas de Televisión Española. Hablábamos hace un minuto de que quizá no hay tantos cambios en el equipo como se podía esperar.
Spoke that there's not so many
pero el que sí que hay
changes within the squad.
Es Zidane. Pero ahora, a pesar de que ya ha marcado con el equipo, hay quien dice que no está bien de forma, que no está terminando de convencer, que no ha brillado todavía. No sé cómo le ve usted.
Of course, Eden Hazard has come to the club. What do you expect from the season coming?
El optimismo para nosotros es que empiece la liga.
For us, it's just optimistic that the season is beginning. Anyone can have an opinion about what they've seen up until now in pre-season, with new players or the players who've always been here. But for us, it all changes when the league starts. It's competition, and we like that. We love that. So we're completely optimistic going into the new season. We want to make things exciting for the fans. We want to play. We want to play well, and that's what we're going to try and do. That's what it's all about. And so, little by little, we'll see what happens, starting with the game tomorrow. And so, well, it's exciting to have new players. But we have to be calm. I'm happy with what I've seen from Eden Hazard, but there's also other new players as well, 4 or 5 that have come. So we're going to use all of them.
¿Cuál es tu sentimiento sobre la pretemporada de Eden y qué espera de él por este
What do you expect from Eden Hazard for the season coming?
Bueno, veremos que la pretemporada, como tú dices, pasó.
Well, as we've seen, pre-season's over. We've worked hard. That's the objective in pre-season. Perhaps the results were not as great, but they're friendly games, and that's it. We know that now it's the big kick-off, and what we're worried about more than anything is the competition. Until now, nothing really affects the competitions that we're going to play in, and so we're very happy with what Eden has been doing up until now.
Buenas tardes, mister. Fernando Sánchez, Diario AS. Con su llegada al equipo hace 5 meses se anunciaron algunos cambios. Ahora que se termina la pretemporada
You came in 5 months ago and you said there'll be changes. How do you see the 5 months that you've been in? Is it positive? It's not positive or negative. I don't think about the past. Don't think about what we've won in the past. Football is what's coming up in the future, what's the day-to-day and what's going to happen tomorrow. And what's going to happen in the future. What happened has happened.
Hola Zinedine, aquí Pablo Parra para Radio Marca. Usted en muchas ocasiones ha reiterado que para usted lo más importante es la Liga. De hecho, el título...
You've always said that the league is the most important thing.
¿Cree que ese discurso de que la Liga es lo más importante se lo ha transmitido a sus jugadores?
Do you think is that something that you've said to the players, you've told the players, explained to them? They know that everything here is important. They know that it's important here day to day to keep on top of things, that we need to be in form and that we need to be working hard in all competitions. But even in the training session today, that was important to prepare for tomorrow's game. Everything's important here. Question about Gareth Bale and his pre-season and his current situation within the squad. Yeah, it seemed that he was going, but now he's with us, and that's it. Things change, and now I'm going to be using him as much as the other players. I'm going to use all the players that we've got here. He's registered with our club. He's an important player. And I hope that all the players here want to make things difficult for me, so that I find it difficult to pick a starting 11.
Hoy sale la convocatoria de la selección brasileña para los próximos amistosos y a lo mejor Vinicius Junior entra en esta lista.
Question about Vinicius and whether he could play for Brazil. What are the expectations for him for the second season in Real Madrid? Well, the same. Vinny's just 18, but that doesn't mean anything. He's an important player, and I'm going to try and use all the players, as I've said. It's important that they're all ready, that they're all ready to make things difficult for me, to make my choice of teams difficult. That's my job, and the players have to be ready and ready to play. I'm going to take them all into account for the lots of games that we're going to have coming forward. Questions now in French for Zinedine Zidane. He came back here on the 11th of March to Real Madrid. Now the new season begins. We've had time to set this squad up with the pre-season. Now, risks begin now. It's the risk of the competition and criticism that may come. How does it feel going into this new season?
Comment tu vis ça, toi, personnellement, et quels sont tes sentiments au début de cette saison, après une préparation de saison un petit peu compliquée?
Ouais, ben c'est la situation de toute façon. La situation c'est celle-là. Et si j'avais pensé à
that is the situation in which we're in.
Revenir, et de dire en fait je prends un risque en revenant à Chaim, et c'était le plus important pour moi, je serais pas revenu. Donc je pense pas.
If I had to think about coming back was a risk, that wouldn't be an easy thing to do. I don't think about the criticism that I receive or what things look like for me. It's all part of the job. It's part of the life of a trainer, of a coach. I know where I'm going. I know what I want from my players. I know what I want to try and get out onto the pitch. We have to be competitive. We have to try and win titles. We have to win matches to do that. We have to do that throughout the season.
Le plus important, c'est d'être prêt, d'être là, et de pas penser.
So the most important thing for me now is to be ready day by day and week by week, and not worry or think about any personal things for myself and how it affects me. Because football doesn't really matter. In football, it doesn't really matter what you've won in the past or what you've lost in the past. It's all about the future, and tomorrow is where the future begins.
Quand vous êtes revenu, vous avez appelé
The final question in French for Zinedine Zidane. He said there'd be changes when you came. He said it was necessary to build a new team.
Est-ce que pour vous ce changement,
you've had players come in
au point où vous le vouliez? Est-ce que l'effectif a suffisamment évolué selon vous, ou est-ce qu'on peut s'attendre d'ici la fin du mercato le 2 septembre,
do you think you've got all the players that you need?
D'autres recrues, d'autres arrivées qui pourraient éventuellement
Or do you think things could still happen between now and the closing of the transfer market?
L'équipe, c'est celle qui est là. Les joueurs,
well, at the moment, we've got a game tomorrow. This is the squad we have.
C'est celle-ci. Comme tu dis, de toute façon,
these are the players that I've got. It's true that until the 2nd of September, for all clubs, things can change. But our game, our season starts tomorrow, so we're ready for that. And those are the players that I've got at the moment to go into that game. And that is all from Zinedine Zidane.